Hello, this is the Loadmaster here. Time for another gameplay video.
SWAT.
This is a game of SWAT on the Asylum. It's gonna be a lot of fun. He's right, everyone. This is gonna be a lot of fun, and it's gonna be fantastic fun, and it's gonna be awesome fun. That's the best kind of fun. The awesome fun. You gotta love that awesome fun. You like playing at the beach? Oh, that was awesome fun. Or you're sitting on the park bench? Oh, that was awesome fun. But anyways, yeah, that was Nerdy Patrick. He's a fantastic new guy that I've got on the cast. He'll be dropping in and out of commentaries when he must. He hasn't up to much. He's just always studying. He's always studying. Is that guy? Yeah, he's fantastic though. He's a lot of fun to be with. He's a bit of a pretty face. If you don't like looking at nice faces, but yeah. Here we go. This is a game of SWAT on Asylum, and this is just to show you that SWAT isn't exactly a very hard playlist to do well in, and I'll demonstrate that with this video, whereby that someone I have a friend that says that. He says it all the time. Whereby. Oh yeah, whereby this. No, he's awesome. I really like him. I won't mention his name, but anyways, yeah, this is as I said, this is SWAT, and when I play SWAT and I do really well, I have a really good streak at the start. If my teammates, I think my teammates, they sit there and they're playing, and they're doubting themselves. They're doubting themselves. They are doubting themselves, because what they do is they leave the game. They just leave. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many people are on my team. Whether it's a 2v2 or a 3v3 or a 4v4 or a 9,000 by 1 or 1-on-1, my teammates will always leave all the time. Not, when this situation occurs. And it's such a shame, and it makes me so upset. But we won't go into how upset it makes me just yet. We'll discuss that. We'll touch on that further on. But yeah, I just want to talk about how SWAT isn't actually like if you are by yourself. If you find yourself by yourself on the team. Well, obviously on the team, where else are you going to be? But if you find that you have been abandoned, you will feel upset, and there will be tissues available to you at the end of the game. But during the game, I don't think that it's a good idea to quit, simply because you never know how it's going to turn out. You never know. This is only for SWAT, right? The reason being is if you... Oh, I got a text. The reason being is because everyone, there's no power weapons, right? There's in SWAT. There's no rocket launcher or sniper or sword or anything like that. There's just a DMR, and yeah, and it's all very fair, simply because it's one shot kill. It's all about reflexes, really. Of course, there are a few good things about being on a team with more players versus a one-man army, and that's because everyone can call him out, and everyone will know where he is at most times during the game. You know what I mean? Like, someone will be like, "Oh, he's over there near the rocks," and someone will be like, "Okay, I'll get him," and then they'll take him down, and then the guy will be like, "Oh, thank you, you saved my life. I'm forever grateful." And yeah, then the guy will be like, "Just leave me alone, please. I need my personal space." And the guy's like, "Oh, not a problem. Oh, he's near me again. Please help." And yeah, it will just happen like that. But that's pretty much the only advantage to having to being on a team with more than 4 players. There's actually, it can be seen as a disadvantage too, being on a team with 4 players, simply because the other person has more things to aim at in terms of he has a lot more enemies to shoot at. That is provided he sees them one after the other, not really 2-on-1 or 3-on-1 at the same instance, because the chances are he's not gonna end up too well. But yeah, if it was just 1-on-1, it will be a continuous 1-on-1 game, and I think. I don't know, I just feel like it's just easier when there's less people on your team, because there's no one really to hold you back. You are the team, and and depending on how the game goes, it will reflect on how well you are actually as a player. As you can see, I think my teammates have already left, and it's now me versus three little scoundrels. No, they're not scoundrels. It's just they keep teabagging me. They'll just teabagging me, and I take teabagging really personally. Like if someone teabags me, oh that's it. I just explode in a rage, and I actually do want to apologize to people within a 1 kilometer radius of my house. I didn't mean to say what I had said. And I did actually. I felt really bad, and after I had received about 1,000 complaints, I decided that those first 1,000 people were to be on the list, on a waiting list, in which they were to receive a free set of earmuffs. And I will tell them, I will actually contact them all through a pager, and just saying, hey guys, I'm gonna play, and I'm not doing too well at the moment. Please put on the headphones, and I'll tell you when to take them off. So it's really, it's a win-win situation now. It wasn't so much at the start that everyone was crying and everyone was all upset, and yeah, there was a few threats, I will admit, but we won't talk about that just now anyway. Yeah, so with this video you can visually see how I actually deal with being a one person versus a numerous membered team. Oh gee, that's horrible English. You speak good English like what I do. Nah, but yeah, you can actually see how I go about being one person, and how it still seems as if there are more people on the team because I'm just playing normally, right? I'm not camping or anything like that. I don't feel the need to. And I feel like everyone can be like that. It all depends. But yeah, so fortunately you can see how I play in the game, and fortunately again you can't see how I am in real life. As I said, there was the swearing that I did, the 1 kilometer radius thing, and the threats. Yeah, that's all pretty bad. So I'm glad you guys actually don't get to see that. And one thing that also happens to me, especially when I'm on a team with just myself versus a team of 3 or how many, 9 million or another one,
5 minutes remain.
I noticed a guy who goes, lost the lead, or gained the lead, or tied the lead, or lead the lead. He adds that pressure, you know. Once you hear lost the lead, you're like, okay, I gotta get some more kills, and it just that pressure, the pressure builds to a point where you just can't take it anymore, and you know what I mean. You just blow your top, and yeah, it's very messy, but yeah, it does get to me when he goes lost the lead. I'm like, oh man, I know I lost the lead. You don't have to tell me there's a score right in the bottom corner. It would be nice for the man to just shh. Nah, I'm only joking. I'm not that bad. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel pressure does get to me, and when it does, I shake and I get all upset and I start crying. Just disgusting, absolutely disgusting behaviour. But yeah, no problem. Everyone's used to it now, and I'm not sure what the score is at the moment. I think it's they're both scores are above 40 by now. They should be. I can't see the video because my computer's just like it's like a moving picture. It's really slow, and I'm like it's like 4 minutes behind or something, so I can't tell where the scores are at. But I think there is a period where it's pretty much 1-for-1. Like I'll gain the lead for a little bit, and then their team will gain the lead, and then I will gain the lead, and then their team will gain the lead. But I think, not too sure how it ends, but I think it might end in a close match, or you know, within 5 kills difference. So, you know, even though I was by myself, it still goes to show that I reckon anyone can be on their own, provided it's SWAT, because it's not really that much of a big deal being on your own in a game of SWAT. But yeah, I will be uploading more videos of Slayer DMRs and Slayer Pro and all the rest of those fun games. You just gotta give us a couple of minutes, just a little bit of time, as I'm gonna just trying to fix a few things up at home, so yeah, that's why I've been a bit slow. But I've been uploading a lot of Halo 3 gameplay actually from when I downloaded years and years ago. Well, not years ago, you know, a few years ago, and you know, if you guys would like to watch them, they're pretty good. They're versing my old school friends who I don't play with anymore. They abandoned me, you know. I was always sending them texts saying, hey guys, you want to play? And they're like, no, don't you dare play with us again. And I was like, oh, okay, sorry. Nah, that's not the case at all. I chose to play by myself because I'm such a loser. And I think the game is wrapping up to a bit of a close here. This is fantastic. This is where, you know, the last few kills are in it to win it. Yeah, it's such a shame how it looks as if I'm gonna lose this one. So yeah. Oh, I did. Oh no. Uh-oh. Hey Ma! He didn't win the video game! No, he didn't win the video game. He lost! He lost! He's